And then a question related to what you said earlier, which I find very interesting as well, is if the residential neighborhood or the home has rear laneway parking,
Mhm.
is the owner of the home just automatically allowed to legally park in their backyard off the laneway?
Yes.
Really? So it's an automatic right.
It's an automatic right. Yep. Yeah.
And
In fact, it's expected because I mentioned before, we cannot they won't allow a front yard parking pad if there is access
Right.
to parking, or meaning you have the potential to have parking in your backyard
Mhm.
from a rear laneway. Then they have to do the parking pad back there, not in the front yard.
and it doesn't matter if the laneway is public or private or shared, you can park in your backyard.
Correct.
You don't have to even ask.
You don't even have to ask. The only thing is, you have to make sure, like the general zoning for a backyard is, depending on the width of the property, you have to have either 50% soft landscaping or 25% soft landscaping if it's a very narrow lot. So in those cases, technically, if put in a parking pad off a laneway, and then you had a nice deck and you had a nice patio, and you've now, essentially paved the whole 90% of your backyard. So yeah, if a neighbor complains and says something, or let's say you apply for a permit for a deck, and now they're going to come in and they're going to say, well, you've got too much hardscaping in here, so you'd have to seek a variance for that. But yeah, you don't even need a permit to park in your backyard if under that situation.
Interesting.